Hi, it's Patrick Hutzel from intensivecarehotline.com with another quick tip for families in intensive care. So when people come to our website at intensivecarehotline.com and they leave their name and their email address to opt in to our free instant impact report or to our free video mini course, we ask them what is their biggest frustration. And that's how I often create these videos, by answering their biggest frustration. One of the frustrations we had this week was that a subscriber told us that they're very frustrated because they can't communicate with their loved one while they are in an induced coma. And let me dispel this myth here, right? When I worked in ICU, and I worked in ICU for over 20 years in 3 different countries, families at the bedside, they often said, oh, can my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, my spouse, can they hear me? And I say to them, well, I don't know. But wouldn't you start talking to them anyway, on the chance that they can hear you, right? So it's really a myth that they can't hear you. Now when patients wake up after an induced coma and you ask them, do you remember much? And, they sometimes say, I don't remember anything. And other people say, well, I remember my family talking to me. So, you should definitely take the chance talking to your loved one because, there is not much familiarity in ICU. Well, a familiar voice is a good thing. There's doctors and nurses coming, physiotherapists, physical therapists coming all day, every day, different people swapping and changing. I think a familiar voice is a very important step in the recovery process. So you should absolutely talk to your loved one, whether they can hear you or not. You should assume that they can hear you, right? So that's the assumption you should take. And that is my quick tip for today. Talk to your loved ones in intensive care. Whether you think they can or they can't hear you, it's up to you. And you can ask them afterwards whether they can or they can't hear you. But I believe you are doing the right thing by talking to them, assuming they can hear you. That's my quick tip for today. If you have a loved one in intensive care, go and check out intensivecarehotline.com. Call us on one of the numbers on the top of our website, or simply send us an email to support@intensivecarehotline.com. Go and have a look at our membership for families in intensive care at intensivecaresupport.org. We also provide medical record reviews for patients in intensive care while they're in intensive care or after intensive care. We do that in real time. In this day and age, you should have access to medical records online. The hospital should be able to send you just a link to a website with a username and a password, and you should be able to access medical records 24 hours a day. What do hospitals have to hide in this day and age? It should be in real time. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share this video with your friends and families. I do regular quick tips here on YouTube. I also do regular live streams where I answer your questions live on a live stream. Click the notification bell, comment below what questions you have or what you want to see next. Thanks for watching. This is Patrick Hutzel from intensivecarehotline.com, and I'll talk to you in a few days.